Round two. All right, welcome in, guys. If you're new or just passing through my channel, welcome. My name is Tam. I'm also known as the Enlightened Auntie. And if you're returning, welcome back, squad. I'm here today to do another general reading for the collective. I'm not sign specific here. Also gender fluid. I may say you and I'm talking to them. I may say them, I'm talking to you. Put yourself in the story wherever you seem to fit. Remember that time and energy are fluid, so it could be talking about the past, the present, or the future. Take only the parts that resonate and leave the rest behind. If you would like to book a personal more aligned with your own story, all of my information is below in the description box, and I invite you to join me for a session. Come on in, guys. We're going to do the bonus read because I got a little bit of time. Figured I'd squeeze one more in. We're going to do oracle pulls this time and see where the energy takes us. I just slammed a little bit of coffee. I feel like jumping up and down right now. Before I turned the camera on, I was just sitting here for a second and I literally felt myself like coming out of my skin. I just feel like I need to run around in circles for a little bit. I feel like it's going against everything that my body wants to do just to sit still and do this reading. But like I said, I got time. So let's do this and I'll go work off the energy after I do this reading. All right, let's jump in, guys. Uh-oh. Oh, damn. This energy. Jab. Somebody is upset. I won't even say upset. I would be upset. I'm only saying that because when things don't line up, for the most part, people get upset. When things don't quite turn out the way that they expect them to, or, you know, things don't quite go in their favor, the first natural reaction is to be upset about it, right? I'm making assumptions here. This person's upset. I feel like I feel like there's someone here who, because their life, I'm not saying it's on fire at this point, but I'm just going to say things are not quite working out the way they expected it to. It's not coming into alignment. And there's some corrective work that needs to be done in order to make things go the way that they're supposed to. And they don't want to do the work. They don't want to have, there's a mess here. They don't want to have to clean up. It is revolving around a relationship. They may feel as though you have the capability to like help them, but what it's giving me is it's kind of giving me the energy of somebody who does not want to help themselves. Collective, whoever this person is, I want to say they're upset because you're not, this kind of piggybacks the last reading. You're not in an energy that they've been maybe trying to project onto you. This feels like projection. I also feel as though there's someone here, again, and the way I'm seeing it, it's kind of like someone projecting energy towards the collective, and they're sitting back and they're watching and waiting to see, you know, like when it hits you, they're actually, you are being observed, so don't get it twisted. Hey girl, hey, like if you're watching me, just know whatever you're doing is not bothering me. Okay. But what it looks like, it's kind of like somebody's projected a bunch of energy towards the collective, and I think I said in the last reading, it's kind of like it's boomeranging back onto them. So it literally is boomeranging, because what's happening is what they're witnessing is that you're not in a funky space. You're happy if you are partnered. They see that like your relationship is fine. You appear to be very happy. And this person totally cannot understand how you can be in such a peaceful energy when I am sending you all the shit that I can think to send you. That's crazy. And now they're sending you all this shit, right? And it's bouncing off of you. It's hitting them. Their life is upside down and they're unprepared. They're unprepared They were unprepared for what they're getting, and now they're kind of sitting in it. Their life is upside down. They don't understand how they got where they are. They don't understand how you got where you are. How is a collective so peaceful? I said in the last reading, all the energy that they've been projecting onto you, it's where your attention goes, the energy flows. So yes, they have been thinking heavily about the collective. They're thinking about all the ways that they could bring you down, right? But however they've been doing it, it is not working, and it's working in a very opposite effect. I also feel too that this person, it's kind of like it was an ongoing thing. It feels very repetitive in nature because they weren't, it's kind of like they were okay, the words I heard were unwilling to give up. Unwilling to give up. So it's kind of like watching, it's kind of like taking repetitive action, doing it over and over again, watching to see if the results were going to hit you. And because it's almost like because they didn't see the results that they were looking for, they just kept going. They just kept throwing more, But the way that the energy has been you're transmuting, I kind of feel like you're transmuting energy. And what you're doing is, even if you felt some of that energy around you, you may have just transmuted it. Okay. Like I said it in the last reading. It's like, yeah, sometimes things may have kind of got you down or whatever, but you managed it in a much different way than most people can. Like I said, most people probably, this person, whoever this is, or whoever these people are that are projecting energy, they completely misjudged your ability and your strength to overcome. Because if they're going through exactly what they wanted for you, they're struggling. And this person did have an opportunity. They would have had an opportunity to kind of rectify the situation or clean it up and make things right. But now they don't have that chance anymore. Yeah, this part over here kind of looks like yesterday's reading. It's kind of like they had a chance to come in and correct things and make things right, but because they took too long, now they got to watch the collective from a distance. They got to watch collective glow up. They got to watch the collective reap all the benefits and rewards of all of their hard work. I'm sorry, I don't feel no kind of way about this. Now they're trying to I feel like they're subconsciously trying to manifest you back. But again, they don't have a second chance. They don't get redemption here. They don't get redemption. So now they got to start thinking about what's next. Because this situation's over. So now they're being kind of forced, sat down. They're being forced to come up with a new plan. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Listen. So here's the thing too. Whoever this is, not only are they watching you be happy, like I said, they never expected any of that. Like, you're in a really good space, collective. I'm going to keep on saying it. You keep doing what you're doing. Keep vibing high. Keep thinking positively. Keep praising God. Keep listening to your guides. Keep doing that. Okay. Now I'm seeing here too what they wanted. This is what's funny to me. What they wanted was for people to walk away from you. They may have even wanted you to be homeless, lose your home, feel like you are out of sync with the world, right? Because what would that do? That would probably make you crazy, because that would probably make them crazy. They wanted to see you alone. They wanted to see you unhappy. They wanted to see you feeling out of sorts and being isolated or whatever, right? But what they see is they see you're happy. If you're in a relationship, your relationship is thriving. They see that you've got a community or you've got people, you've got support, you have friends, still got some, you know what I mean? And these aren't even new friends. Like, you got people that have been like genuinely people been rocking with you, right? They never expected this. Now, the way that I'm seeing this, I kind of get the energy that this person, they may have thought that they knew or were aware of a lot more than they know and are aware of. I hope that whole sentence made sense. It's kind of like this person thinks they know it all, but they don't really know as much as they pretend to know. And it kind of feels like somebody's got to go back to the drawing board, or at least they feel like kind of defeated, like they need to go back to the drawing board because none of this is working the way that they had expected to. And you know, here's the thing though. I'm using oracle cards. The last reading I did was just tarot. But this is similar energy because it's kind of like the people around them may be seeing them for who they are. They may, because I'm having energy back here that is kind of looking at something really objectively. They're looking, this is the ability, this could be a bunch of people, it could be one person. Child, put yourself or whoever in the story the way they are. But this over here kind of looks like being able to objectively stand back and just you're kind of somebody seeing, I do get the energy of somebody kind of seeing the orchestration of everything that's playing out in front of them, whether they're an active participant in it or they're just a viewer or spectator, okay? But it feels as though somebody is seeing with clarity and objectivity, seeing how someone is very unbothered and what, especially if collective, if you've been actively manifesting like your best life, if you've been working towards that and you've been working towards it for a while, people can actually see that. They see that in you. They see that you've got support. They see that you've got, you know, a support system and you've got friends and you've got some loyalty in your life. Folks can see that, okay? But what they're also witnessing is it could be, and this is tied to the person who doesn't want to do the work to clean up the mess that they've made. Their mask is starting to fall. So if this person has been wearing a mask and had been wearing a mask previously, it's starting to fall. And what's happening is I feel everything, it feels like it's backfiring, because it's kind of like if you had somebody in your life who may have wanted you to choose. This is a broad story. This is not for everybody. I'm going to use this as an example. It's like if say you have a relationship, you have a significant relationship, a partner, whatever, right? And then this person also is a significant person in your life. It could be, you know, it could be family, it could be a parent, sibling, whoever, whatever, right? It's kind of like this person wanted you to choose or put you in a position to have to choose between two people, right? They postured themselves as a competitor to say your person. Or even if it's like a friend group, like literally put yourself however, right? It's kind of like they made this into a weird competition for the purpose of you choosing them. And that's not what you did. You did not choose them. You chose what you wanted to choose, which would have been your partner or whoever, whatever you choose to align yourself with. That was your choice, not them, right? And because it feels like arrogance, because I kind of feel like this person just knew, right? I feel like this person just, I feel like this person arrogantly believed that you would choose them over, say, a soulmate, or, and again, I'm always repeat it, soulmates are not always of a romantic nature, okay? But this person thought that you would choose them over the person that you wanted to be with, or over your particular, a friend group. Like if you've got two friends, two close besties, and you choose one close bestie over the other. Like this person genuinely thought that they were in the running and that they would be chosen. Um, and that's not what's happening. And so now it's kind of like they have to go back to the drawing board, and they're having a really hard time because everything that they wanted for you is literally happening to them. And you're unbothered. Yeah. They literally just thought that you would just choose them. They thought you would choose them. Collective. You chose the path of least resistance. You were divinely guided. And now that because you did that, like I said, you chose the path of least resistance. And by you making that choice is literally connected here to the soulmate card. You chose the path of least resistance, therefore initiating change. And now that the change has been initiated, they're not going to get a second chance to clean up this mess. Because now their intentions have been made. I mean, I don't even know if their intentions have been made known, but people can clearly see that their mask has fallen. And now they're struggling with having to go with the flow because I feel like a lot of their identity is tied up to that mask. They ran out of time. They ran out of time. They could have fixed it. They ran out of time. They got to let this go because, yeah, listen, not for you and exchanging gifts. Yeah. You saw through the mask, and the moment you saw through the mask or saw what was under the mask, you withdrew your energy and stopped giving to them. And now they're having a difficult time walking away from this situation, even though it is not in alignment with them or their purpose. I do believe that this person was never loyal to you, and they don't deserve any kind of assistance. Because I can almost guarantee you, when you were going through tough times, when you were upside down, when your life, when they did have the ability to affect your life, if they ever did, and your life was upside down, this person did not come in to help you. It's almost kind of like when I tell people all the time, like, I know for a fact, like, the people that I turned my back on, the people that I walked away from, when my life was on fire, when I was on fire, not a single person stepped in to even spit on me to put that fire out. Instead, they used that energy to talk about it, to talk about me, to talk about my life and how my life had turned into a dumpster fire. Well, I had a little help, and I pulled myself out of it. Now, over here, it's like, I never expected that to happen. I didn't expect the collective to pull themselves up by the bootstraps. So guess what? Now that your life is on fire, Karmic Collective, now that your life is on fire, you don't get a second chance to come back from that. And if you do come back from it, you're going to come back from it on your own. A leg up, in the reverse. Exchanging gifts, in the reverse. All that glitters, in the reverse. Why? Because I see what's underneath that mask. I don't want no parts of it. And here's the thing. This person had been lying I also kind of feel like this person may have even, oh, this is so loaded. Again, this isn't for everybody. But if you are in some type of a committed relationship, or if you're in a relationship, this person may have even had you, or they may have been projecting energy on you or on your partner to like make y'all look at each other sideways. Because that's what it kind of feels like. It's kind of like projecting like this mistrust type of energy. That's what it looks like to me. Because I see it here. Like I said, you chose the path of least resistance. Like you and this person, you guys are very, you and your person, if you are in a committed relationship, or even if you've got like a really close bestie or something like that, a really close friend, you guys are like really, you guys are like definitely very yin yang. You guys are very, very, very well suited for each other, right? You're well suited, and this person, what they were trying to do was they were trying to like maybe project energy so that you guys would be disloyal to each other, and that you would lie to each other. And I say that's because this person, whoever the antagonist is here, this is somebody who operates in that energy. That's how they are. That's who they are. And it was just a matter of time. I said this yesterday. I said they're gonna have to take it. Literally, they want to be happy. They're never gonna see peace. Look at divine timing is in play right now. And kind of what this person has been working towards or going after, it is not like it's not a reflection of who they are. So it's kind of like there was a misalignment of you and this person, because they're not like you. They're not like you, and they would have to do a hell of a lot of work in order to get like you. They would have to do a lot of work to get like you, to even be like you, not even be you. They'd have to do a lot of work just to get like you. And they haven't done half the work that you've done. I think I said in the last reading, it's kind of like they just want what they want. They want to be happy. They want to be abundant. They want to have the peace and everything, but they don't actually want to work for it. They just want it. They just think they're entitled to it. I just want it all. I just want to be happy. I just want what I want, which is kind of wild. All right, let's clarify. I'll use my double deck. One card. Things stopped lining up, and they became very, I heard hateful, but they're very angry. And mostly it's because they took such hasty action. They took such hasty action. I feel like they were financially motivated. They've been trying to hide it. They've been trying to hide it. They've also been trying to hide. It's kind of like somebody trying to hide the fact that they're wearing a mask. So they put their best foot forward, hoping that that's going to be enough so that people don't actually see who the real person, who they really are underneath that. I said they never expected you to turn it around and be happy. Yeah, you took a leap of faith and were like, I love it. You healed. I said it was financially motivated. Whatever this was, it was financially motivated. And I think it had a lot to do with your demise, and I don't know why. But I kind of feel like they've been, and whatever they did, okay, now I do see something else here too. Somebody here could have been, somebody here took some hasty action. They took several missteps here, okay? financially motivated. They may have been trying to block an opportunity from you, especially if you're like an entrepreneur, or say if you're an entrepreneur or something like that. You don't even have to be an entrepreneur, because this could be like a job or something like that. But it feels like somebody was trying to block you from an opportunity, and what they were hoping to do was, it's kind of like if they blocked this opportunity, if they just blocked every single one of your opportunities, that it would just crush you. It would have you in such a paralyzed state, because that's how they would take it. So it's kind of like if at every juncture, you went after something, and for whatever reason it kept falling apart. And I can say that in my own life, like there were certain instances where I was trying to create something, and no matter what I did, it just felt like there was a roadblock in front of me, right? I just persevered and kept on going. And I was like, oh, so that avenue is cut off? Cool, I'll go this way. And I just kept going. I don't think this person ever, or people, they never expected you to keep doing that. So that's why they're so confused as to how the collective can still be so happy. How can you be so happy and grounded and abundant when here I am trying to block all of your pathways? I'm blocking you. I'm actively blocking you. And here you are, like happy-go-lucky, like, oh, la, la, la. It's okay. Things didn't work out this way. It's a perception thing. You just bossed up, and you may have even had a little assistance. Um, you may have had a little assistance um, from other people. They may have had assistance from other people. Now I do see, remember, I think I said it at the top of the reading. I was like, it feels kind of like a karmic, like a karmic trying to come in between a relationship and have a masculine looking at his feminine differently. I can kind of see that too. They may have actually thrown money at something, thrown money at a practitioner of some kind. They may have paid a practitioner, or they could be a practitioner, but they were doing work to affect your resources, your vitality, your relationships. All because they wanted to be in control. It kind of feels like a game. It feels like this person was playing a game. I said they're trying to affect your stability. They're trying to like kind of affect your wish fulfillment, affect your 9 and 10 of cups. And what this person never anticipated was that they never anticipated that you would be happy. They never anticipated that through all the adversity they've been throwing at you, that you would still come out on top. They didn't see that coming. They never expected that. All it did was make you keep pushing forward. That's all it did. And by you kind of, like I said in the last reading, by you stepping outside of that box and going, you know what? Fuck it. I mean, I ain't got nothing to lose. I lost everything already, and not a big deal. I can just keep going. By you doing that, you genuinely stepped into your power. That's you taking control of the reins and not allowing life to kind of like snowball you into it. Like you literally took the bull by the balls. And what's interesting, it feels as though, because I think I said it, and this definitely, even though this is not, I didn't start off with tarot, I kind of feel like this does tie into the very last reading, because I did talk about how this person, I kind of get the energy here that somebody, they may have started off with like, maybe they had more resources than you. Maybe they had the ability to actually support you or be there for you financially in some kind of way. And they chose not to engage at all. They chose to just allow things to let you drown or swim or whatever. They chose to kind of watch from the sidelines. And it feels like even with what little you had, you were still able to turn things around whether you did it on your own or you did it by way of assistance through other people, but it's kind of like I said, this person may have been trying to, like, have you ostracized from others, make you, it's like they didn't know who your network was. This person only thought that the network around you was the network that they were affiliated with. Oh, this is a lot. I'm getting a whole bunch of downloads right now. So, because the way I'm seeing it, it's kind of like in my mind, I'm kind of like seeing a chart of here's you and here's your network and here's them and here's the network that you were connected to this person with. So, but they're only aware of this network. They may know a few of the people that you know, but they don't know everybody that you know. Okay. And what they didn't anticipate is that you would, even if you withdrew your energy from this circumstance, this family, this group of friends or whatever, they didn't realize that you had a whole other support system over here, whether that is your spiritual support system, your ancestors, your spirit team, or just some really solid ass friends that other people don't know about. That's what this looks like to me. They never expected these other people, they never expected that. So right now they're scratching their head like crazy because they're like, damn, the collective did all this without my participation. They never even came to me. They never even came to me. But now look at them. Things are balancing out and they're still happy. Go figure. Yeah, I said you took a leap of faith. You stepped up. They never expected that they would be on the outside. And they're mad. They're mad. They're talking mad shit about you. They're talking to anybody who will listen because you let them go. I said this even in the cards. I said you chose a partner. You chose a soulmate. You chose a genuine friend over this person. You balanced out the situation yourself. That's right. That is right. And they're devastated. They're devastated. They're devastated because all their control tactics didn't work. They're devastated because you let them go. You let them go. And they're on the outside. And it's all because you made a choice to pour into the connections and relationships that you view valuable, that pour into you. They are pissed. Especially if you chose somebody else. Like I said, this soulmate up here, same thing with this Two of Cups. You chose somebody else. Their arrogance made them think that they would be the only choice. Womp womp. How's that working out for you? Temperance. This is balancing out, and this is justice. And really everything that's happening, and I'm just gonna take a stab. I still don't feel like, because I don't actually see any cards that support it, I still feel like even with the separation and their heartbreak and the disappointment and all this, I think they're just more mad at the fact that they didn't win. And they don't look at this situation, because I can kind of see that here. They're not really looking at the benefit of now they have an opportunity to also heal, but they're not looking at this like that. They're just mad because they want what they want. And they're kind of being made to sit. It's like, sit this one out. There's nothing you can do. And they're kind of being made to, it's like they're being forced to stop what they're doing. They're being slowed down heavily for actions that they've taken in the past against the collective. But they're kind of being made to sit down And they don't like it. They're being made to sit down, and it's kind of like God sitting somebody down and putting up a projector screen in front of them and replaying. It's what I envision happens when you reach the pearly gates. You sit down and you get to watch a whole video of all of your life's deeds. And I kind of feel like this person right now is being forced to watch the parts that are not so pleasant, that do not shine such a positive light on them. And they're being made to see kind of like the mess that they made. They're being forced to look at the mess that they made, all because they were chasing after, they were selfish, they were greedy, they wanted what they wanted. They also don't like the fact that they have to be alone. They may be forced into isolation. And this is an energy of somebody who they genuinely don't like being alone. But really what they've done is they've kind of driven other people away from them because of their past actions. And they're in deep regret. They're in regret that they didn't actually invest the kind of energy that they should have. There was no loyalty here, and they juggled. I'm kind of repeating. This person may have they juggled you, and they just had an expectation that you would continue to be loyal to them. Yeah. Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This isn't a situation or a relationship that leaves you with fond memories. I definitely feel like there's 9 of Cups and 6 of Wands with the Temperance. I feel like this is you, collective. This is literally, and it's all connected to the Justice card. It definitely feels like this is part of your just rewards, your just dues for being so loyal, so being so dedicated to your mission, to your path, to God, to yourself. You overcome, your own inner turmoil and conflict. You prioritize healing over heartbreak. And by you focusing, I feel like that allowed you to actually focus on what you needed to focus on. Carrot, an opportunity or a windfall. Forest, muddled, unclear thinking. And V, victory in some endeavor, as I'm looking at this 6 of Wands being the last card out. So you may be getting a windfall or a new opportunity. Remember, that's up here where they tried to block it. You're still going to get victory no matter what. Boat, money or property through inheritance, winning or windfall. So it's out here twice. There's something here that you're entitled to that does belong to you. And justice will be served. Things are being balanced out and things are going to be made right. A younger man may be of significance, dealings or a relationship with a younger man. The month of August may be of significance, could be dealing with a Virgo or a Leo. Bouquet, compliments from an admirer. So somebody here may be admiring you, admiring your work. That's why you're getting victory in some endeavor, because somebody may be admiring the work that you do. Bread, period of prosperity and abundance. The month of February may be of significance, could be dealing with an Aquarius or a Pisces. Uh-oh. Dog, close up, pleasure with a close friend. Bottom of the deck, weeping willow, family, sorrow. So this could be connected to your family, a family dynamic. Let's grab some Auntie on deck cards. It's time to go. You already know. Trust the process. Divine timing is at play. Release the past. Move towards the future. If you have a question, the answer is maybe, likely, no. Addictions, unhealthy patterns. Addiction is causing delays or issues. And the addictions don't necessarily have to be drugs and alcohol. It could just be unhealthy patterns. You may be seeing synchronicities of 222. Remain balanced, about independence and diplomacy. Healthy cooperation. Don't be afraid. Open your heart. The cycle is finally over. You made it. Congratulations. There could be some energy blockages for you. Your chakras may be misaligned. Free yourself. It's not your burden. So if somebody comes to you and they got a whole bunch of drama going on in their life, it is not your problem. Take your time. Move cautiously. Time to be fair. Imbalance and injustice. Things are being evened out. Believe that you're worthy. Be open to receive. Get right or get dragged. Learn the lesson. Consider other options. Think outside of the box. That is big energy. Think outside of the box. The same information that came out in the last reading. All right, I'm going to leave it there, guys. If any parts of this reading resonated for you, give you clarity or confirmation over your own situation, give the video a thumbs up so we can circulate into the algorithm. If you'd like to book a personal more aligned with your own story, all my information is below in the description box, and my books are always open. Don't forget, I still have that special running for live sessions at 11111. Special is running until the end of November, so get in where you fit in because slots are limited for those. Yeah. Think outside of the box. That was the message of the last reading as well. Think outside of the box. You got to think further. That was part of the reason. I think that's the thing. Thinking outside of the box, I think, is what saved you, collective. You were able to kind of really dig deep in. Go deep. Digging deep within in order to find the answers that you were looking for. Whoever we're talking about or whoever this is that you're dealing with is incredibly shallow, and they can't think that far. They can't think that far out, and they can't think that deep in. And that's the reason why they are exactly where they are right now. All right, guys, I love you. Till next time, take care. Bye.